Alright, so this video is for scouting. That's right, scouting. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with the directional scanner or not familiar with the directional scanner. I'm going to go over this. It'll be good for people who are fresh, haven't used it before, and for pros who are looking for a couple extra tips that they might not know. Let me put that down and go ahead and start. I'm going to be jumping into Mani, and I'm looking for Shorty. And he's flying in Abaddon, I think. Okay. Just jumped into system, popped a scan. I see lots of mission running ships. Hype, Mega, Nighthawk, Noctis, Oracle, blah 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 blah. I don't see him. Then what I'm going to do is look around and see what is in directional range of me and what isn't. So that's 22, AUA, not, no, no, yes, yes, yes. So the only thing not on directional range of me is, I don't know if these are, they should be, but I'm not 100% sure. These aren't though. Let me warp out this way first. While we're warping there, we want to be, anytime you're warping to another celestial, always be hitting your directional scanner. So I see an Abaddon, only Abaddon system. That should be him. So 180, I lose him. So when you do a 180, it does a 180 in the direction of the camera. And if you are unfamiliar with what direction you're looking at, there's a helpful key. It's the F11 key, and it shows you what you're looking at currently. And when you turn the camera, it shows you what you're currently looking at. So now we see his Abaddon come up again, and let me change names so A's are at the top. So it also shows you what's in directional range and what's not in that directional range. That's very useful for people who aren't looking. So he's still on directional range. Now I lost him. There he is. He's over there somewhere. And I want to continue to decrease the angle, and you can see the angle reduction on this. It might not be so good, I don't know, but you'll see it here. It's a green line compared to the gray line that you were looking at before. So I know he's out towards planet 8 somewhere. Now planet 8 has a lot of belts, so what I can do is, one thing you can do is warp to one of the belts and then directional scan all the belts after that. Another thing you can do is just warp to planet like I like to do, and I'll click on myself and then zoom all the way out. This is the best way to do things. And set your camera to your degree angle, I'm sorry, for your directional scanner to 15 degrees, and just start directional scanning the belts. Wow, that was easy. So I already know where he is. He's right there. But I mean, these are all the belts, and if he wasn't at that first one, I could just keep checking all the belts like this one by one at 15 degrees, and I'd know where he is. Now if he doesn't show up at a belt, it's a good assumption that he is at a moon. When someone's at a moon, you can probably be sure that it's past, and a way you can check to see if there's a pause somewhere is you turn off your active overview settings, and it shows you everything that's there regardless of if you have it active on your overview or not. So you see I can't see asteroid belts up here, so I can't see asteroid belts on my directional scanner, and vice versa. If I turn active overview settings off, it'll show me everything there. So I think we said that Shorty was in this belt. No, he's moved. This belt, no. That belt, no. Where did he go? Where did little Shorty get to? No. Yep, there's awesome. Still. I must have messed up my 15-degree scanner. And it's important you zoom out because it affects the degree angle. Because remember, it's where you're looking at, so if you're not as zoomed out as possible, it will not show. You see how? There we go. 5 degrees. He's at this planet, this asteroid belt right here. So I'm going to warp into 20, and the reason I warp into 20 is my warp disruptor has a 28.8K range. So if I warp in at 20, I can lock anything that warped in at 0, and I can lock anything that's out 40K past the normal warping. If I warped into 0, I'd only be able to lock stuff that were there at 20. So I'm landing now, and where did he go? Did he move? He must be jumping belt to belt. Let's see. Yeah, he's at this next belt right now that I'm landing at. And the reason I know, I have 15 degree on, and I'm scanning the warp in I'm coming into. So now I'm already guaranteed. I already know he's here. Before I even land, I know he's here. And there he is. And that would be a successful tackle. And I've got him tackled now. And we have a scouting video, but this is just to show all out how it would be. And now at this point you'd call to your fleet, Kitsu, point, shorty. We're in belt 88. You can see that up here. He's launched acolytes. But he hasn't sicked him on me yet. And that is how to scout. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the forum thread, and they'll be answered.